Hey everyone, Decab13 here. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Persona 3 Reload. Alright, exams are over, and we're gonna spend time with Kari today.
Hey there.
Alright.
Yeah. Hey, what do you want to do now? Karaoke? Mommy, where are you? Hmm? Mommy, where are you? Hey, what's wrong? Are you lost? Mommy told me to wait here, and she gave me money, but she's not coming back. Hey, don't cry. See, you're okay now. I'll stay here with you, all right? Hey, look. We can get help over there. Come on, follow me. The policeman will know what to do. He'll find your mom, so don't worry. Whew, what a relief. I'm glad he was able to contact the parents. What were they thinking, leaving that poor kid all alone? Stuff like that really makes me upset. But I guess my own mom's no different.
What makes you say that?
Why do you want to know? Sorry, I didn't mean to poke fun at you. Remember what I told you before? How my mom and I aren't very close? Well, if you ask me what kind of parent she is, I'd say a terrible one. She wasn't always like that, though. After what happened to Dad, she totally changed. She's probably living with one of her boyfriends somewhere. Honestly, I'd rather not know. Anyway, I'm done talking about this, okay? Could we keep this between you and me? You're the only one I've told.
Yukari has confided in me about her complicated relationship with her mother.
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for karaoke anymore. Let's go home. Oh, welcome back.
Your exams are over, right? If you decide to go to Tartarus, I want to go too. I promise I'll do everything I can. I'll be fighting for him too.
Excuse me.
I performed satisfactorily in chemistry and mathematics, but I performed poorly in other subjects. But since I specialize in combat, these results are not unexpected. Have you seen the exam results? Mine actually wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be, but I feel like I could have done much better. It made me realize that I'm still stealing over all sorts of things. I have to keep it together.
Okay.
Well, the exam results have been posted. Now that we don't have that hanging over our heads anymore, let's focus on Tartarus. The next operation will be our last one, so let's put our all into preparing for it. Aika-san said she didn't do so well in her exams. Maybe some academic specs had to be sacrificed in order to make her over-specialized in combat. I guess robots have their own share of problems too, huh? Phew, no Fs. Now I don't have to go to Aragaki-san's grave and tell him that I failed. Good for you, Junpei.
By the way,
How are your results for the exam? Mine were the usual. Well, we can't be wasting time worrying about exam results right now. Our priority should be to train as much as we can for the final battle. Alright, nothing else really to do today. Do I hang out with Mitsuru? Yeah, let's do this. I've already read most of the books here. Oh, are you here to look for a book too? The ones in this section are a little difficult, though. Do you have a book to read? If you'd like, I could lend you something from my collection.
In that case,
Alright, I'll go grab that book for you.
I didn't put a lot of thought into what books I brought. I just took whatever caught my attention. I apologize. I should have asked what your preferences were beforehand. If you don't mind my asking now, what kinds of books do you usually read?
Usually novels.
Oh, do you now? I'm partial to historical fiction myself. I actually read a lot of it. I'm rather fond of novels. All you have to do is turn the page to experience another person's life. That reminds me, Yamagishi mentioned liking novels as well. I never inquired further, but maybe she'd make for a good reading partner. Incidentally, the books I brought today are things like biographies and history books. I can attest that they're all worthwhile reads, rather accessible ones too. I hope you find them to your liking. Oh my, you're really tearing through the pages. I'm impressed by your focus.
Diving into a world unknown, my academics have improved. Except they haven't.
It's nice to spend some time reading quietly together like this. Thank you. That made for a relaxing evening. Well then, it's about time we return to our rooms. Good night.
All right, time for class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remember to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you all listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuuka? You look kind of down.
Huh?
Talk to me. What's bothering you?
It's just Aragaki-senpai.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just gone. It's hard to put it into words.
I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change. But some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easily it could happen. Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this?
Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuuka.
Oriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
You know, I was gonna say, for some reason, I remember the scene being way later in the game. I thought this didn't happen until like December, but I guess I was wrong.
Huh? What's going on?
Hi everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer. Thank you all. How's that?
Wait, transfer? What?
You're a weird one, you know that? The biggest bitch in school is leaving and you're gonna miss her?
You're transferring, and you didn't say anything?
It's not like it would have made a difference. Why make us both depressed? But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed. And they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications. We don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area. You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm. Natsuki-chan. You know, you've really changed, Fuuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is, like, right here? Huh? Well, if you don't want to say, that's okay. I'm sure you've got your reasons. But if it's something that you and your parents can work out, then do it while you have a chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuuka, I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine. And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life. Natsuki-chan. I guess this is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so I guess this is goodbye. No! Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
But you're leaving so suddenly.
Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life.
I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan.
Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right?
No.
I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me. So I hope you can figure out what you want too.
What I want... I used to try and please everyone, just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked, so I always went along with the people around me. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them. But I like you, Fuuka. Even if you hate yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, I better get going.
Huh? Natsuki-chan? Here. Even if we're apart, we're still connected. So, we can always talk, right? Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now. Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected. I get it now, Natsuki-chan. I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me, and that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So, I want us to treasure this forever. I have the power to connect people, even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
Resolution in Fuuka's heart has awakened a new persona. Fuuka's persona Lucia has given rise to Juno. Oh, new theurgy. Oh. Oh. Oh no, it's just enhanced Oracle. Revelation. Grants 1 random enhanced positive effect to all allies. Okay, so
There you are.
it's better effects now. Interesting.
Oh, what are you all doing here? It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
Well, we didn't see you around, so we weren't sure if you were all right.
I think I figured it out.
Okay.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given. This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're all right?
Alright, class has ended. Let's see, we got Chihiro, Keisuke, Bebe, and Ken. Can't debate who I want to fucking hang out with. Hey, Junpei. Hey, I just heard that Moriyama's transferring. You know, the girl who's friends with Fuuka? They haven't been friends for very long, though. Kinda sucks. I wonder, I wanted to check. Oh, okay, so Fuuka doesn't get any new skills. Alright. I do like how Juno looks, though. It's really cool looking. Let's see. What the fuck do I want to do today? Do I want to kind of balance all these out, or just focus down a few at a time? I haven't really decided. Wait, hold on. Am I ranking up with everyone? I am. I know Koromaru's still there. I think it might be better if I just focus down one at a time for now. So let's go hang out with Chihiro today.
Oh, hello there.
Okay, so this is 4 to 5 for Chihiro.
What a relief. Not too many people come here at this hour. This time of day is perfect. So, there was something I needed to ask you.
Oh, I'm all ears.
Thank you. So, there's this friend I have. She's a girl. And, well, there's the boy who's been helping her a lot recently.
Uh-huh.
Like giving advice on her problems, looking over her homework, that kind of thing. She even told me that lately, she can't stop thinking about him. So I was wondering, is she in love right now?
I'm aware that at a certain point I'm gonna have to turn her down. I'm gonna feel real bad about this, but I am going to stay loyal to Fuuka. I guess I'll just go along with this for now.
Senpai.
Because I do need the points.
Now that I'm hearing you say it, I get the feeling you're right. Or at least, I hope you are. I mean, I'm sure that's how my, friend feels. Thank you. With your help, I think I know how I should proceed now. I
I mean, I know what to tell my friend now. Sorry for asking you about such a weird topic.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. Well, should we get going? Oh, that reminds me. I think I'm slowly starting to get over my fear of men. So far, I can only talk to boys I know, but I can almost look them in the eye. But with you, I think I can do even better. As long as it's nothing too scary, go ahead.
If I make the wrong move here, I might upset her. What should I do?
Huh? Oh, is that it? I would have been okay holding hands. Oh, nothing.
I walked with Chihiro until it was time to head in a different direction. So I do wonder if that doesn't give me enough points to rank up now. Kinda curious about that. Okay, there's my oh, I forgot to give Koro the new knife!
Oh, welcome back.
I knew there was something I was fucking forgetting to do. Oh, it's actually worse than the one I have now. Alright, cool. Great. Love it. Hey Fuuka.
Hey.
So, Natsuki-chan is moving away. I'm honestly really depressed about it. But I also know that no matter the distance, she'll always be right here with me. Nothing can come between the bond we share, so I'll be alright. Good for you, Fuuka. Is Zero up on this floor? No, Junpei is. No, let's hang out the Agus for now.
Excuse me.
Tadashi-san, I would like to suggest maintaining the rooftop garden today. The plants are surely awaiting our continued care. I have further analyzed data on home gardens. Let us proceed to the rooftop.
Yes.
Understood. I will begin making my way to the rooftop with maximum efficiency.
There appears to be less damage from pests than the data in my prediction suggests. We haven't taken any specific measures against them. What is the cause of this?
Well, they are in planters.
This is... Look! I've sighted a ladybug larva.
Oh.
It's very small and adorable.
Well, let's get rid of it.
No, we mustn't. Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests that damage plants.
Oh, truly?
This must be the reason why they've been growing so well. Even in just these tiny planters, there is so much life. There's no one to teach them. They're just doing the best they can. My apologies. I got distracted. Let's keep working.
Too many encounters with ladybugs. I don't want to deal with them anymore. Keep appearing in my fucking bedroom. But if Agus says we keep them, then we'll keep them.
Excuse me. Please apply the repellent on that end. Pests deserve no mercy.
Thanks, Agus. Thanks to the care we put in, it looks like the plants will grow nicely.
Status reads all green. No problems to report. That concludes our mission for today. We should head back now.
People in Tartarus.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. Two this time, I believe.
Oh, God
and
damn
there
it.
seems to be an acquaintance of yours among them. I suggest you carry out a rescue post-haste. Goodbye now.
Oh boy. Okay. Seems that someone I know is lost in Tartarus. If I don't save them, the consequences could be irreversible. I'm trying to remember who else gets caught. I think Chihiro might end up getting lost. It might be Chihiro. already mid-October and we're about 2 weeks away from the final battle. So much has happened and it all went by so fast. But it made me realize, I'm so glad everyone welcomed me to the team. Thank you, Mikami-kun. I'm glad I met you, Fuuka.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't think you'd say something like that. But that means a lot to me. Thank you. Let's do our best in the final battle. Let me look at Polonia. I'm fairly certain it's Chihiro. Oh, it's Mike. I thought she moved. Okay, it's Maiko. Okay. So yeah, should probably do that. Deadline is 11/2, so that's coming up relative. I mean, yeah, 2 weeks. So Mamoru. Oh, I'm not ranking up with Yukari. I mean, I figured because I didn't have any points with her. What the fuck do I do there? I guess I'll go hang out with Yuko. I'd rather focus on getting done some of the ones that I have higher ranked, honestly.
Hey, sup?
Okay, so this is 5 to 6 for Yuko.
Thank you.
I forgot to go to the teacher's lounge.
We only have so much time to train here, so you have to practice on your own if you want to win.
Yeah, we can do that.
Good. And don't forget, know your limits and make sure you stretch properly. Oh, why don't you give them some advice, too?
You guys got this.
Yeah, but don't forget to stay focused till the end. Now listen, no matter what, think positive and don't give in to fear.
Kids went home after finishing their training.
Those kids are going to challenge the 6th graders soon. Apparently, the winners will get to use the schoolyard. Earlier, they asked me to write the challenge letter for them. A little worried, actually. Well, not just about the race, but also about whether or not I spelled something wrong. So, what's your honest opinion? Age difference really matters when you're as young as they are. Do you really think they can beat the 6th graders?
As long as we believe in them.
Yeah, you're right. A coach has to believe in her team. And they've all trained so hard, too. They'll be fine, right? After all, they learned from us. Then why am I feeling so nervous? It's gonna be okay. I'm sure they can win.
I feel a bond forming with Yuko.
Come to think of it, I should have asked you to write the challenge letter. I probably should have used bigger words. Ugh, I'll be so embarrassed if those 6th graders laugh at it.
Yuko and I walked home together.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? There's been a lot more of the Lost lately, huh? There's only one shadow left. Once we destroy it, this whole thing will be over. Let's do it, man. Yes, let's. Yeah. Let's give everyone a reason to smile again. Or something cool like that.
All right.
The next full moon is approaching. Let's be prepared. I want to be able to give a successful report to Aragaki.
Hey,
Fuuka's really changed, don't you think? She used to be so reserved, but now, I guess she's still kind of quiet, but she's a lot more open, you know?
Hey,
Everything will go back to normal once we defeat the next enemy. Honestly, it makes me feel a little sad, but ordinary life is definitely better. I'd get to hang out with my friends and do more stupid stuff together and meet Chidori more often.
all right.
Anyways, let's beat the final shadow 6 ways to Sunday, dude. He's yawning. He must be sleepy. What will I do when the dark hour disappears? I don't know. I guess I'll try to fix my sleeping habits. I always stay up really late on the nights we go to Tartarus.
Maybe.
You too, Koromaru? But you can sleep anytime when you want, can't you?
Well,
What am I gonna do after the dark hour disappears? I don't know. I'll be sure to tell my mother and Aragaki-san about it, but I guess I want to learn what it's like to be an ordinary elementary school student. Let's see. I guess I'll hang out with Aigis and read.
Hello there.
Are you available tonight? I have borrowed a book about Yakuza from the library. I was searching for combat-related material, and the librarian suggested this. It seems to provide information on combat tactics as well as the proper mindset for battle. Alright, Yakuza novels, let's fucking go. However, there's some elements that I don't fully comprehend. You may be able to help me understand it more. Would you be willing to try? Sure.
You have my thanks.
We only have one book, so please open it wide so that we may both view its contents.
Ah, here it is. In this scene, the main character says, "That ass better not crack under pressure." Usually, people's asses are already cracked.
There it is.
Yours is as well, right?
I remember seeing screen caps of this online. Oh, let's go get the question in this game too. That's a secret.
I understand, but please tell me someday. For now, I will put the question on hold. Currently, this is the only section that I am unclear on.
Oh, I guess you're a real treat, you know that?
But I suspect that if I continue reading, I will encounter even more confusing phrases. If you don't mind, could I ask you to read with me until the end? Thank you very much. With your help, I've been able to update my records with new information. Apparently, this book has a sequel. If it is possible, I would like to read with you again sometime. It's gotten rather late. We should head back to our rooms. Or should I say, our turfs.
I guess you're gonna start talking like a Yakuza gangster. That's pretty good.
Attention, please.
Just compare the names used for months in Japanese and English. The latter is a mess. October is 10th? Come on now. So everyone knows about Julius Caesar, right? Well, it's not just his fault the English names for months are off. Did you know that his name is actually the origin of the word July? Many people and gods have had their names used this way throughout history. Isn't it interesting to see how a person can affect entire languages?
Well then.
Here's a question, Tadashi. Which Roman goddess has been theorized as the namesake for the month of April?
fantastic.
Yes, you got it. That was a tough one, too. Some have speculated that April was originally called Aphrilis, named after Aphrodite, the Greek name for the goddess Venus. Others believe it may have derived from a Latin verb meaning to open. They argue that April is the beginning of the season where flowers and other plants begin to open up. I, however, prefer my word origins to have a bit more of a romantic flair. Here's another example. Alright, how many social links am I behind on points now? I can actually rank up with Chihiro. Alright. This will be 5 to 6. Oh, before I fucking forget again. Ah, damn it, I did it again. When does class 2 have the next lecture?
Listen,
Oh, Mikami-kun, what's up? Oh, I know, you brought me some cake, huh? I'm not a fan of Mont Blanc, but I like all the other kinds.
that reminds me.
I didn't mean to say that. But hey, you're here just in time. I forgot to explain something in my last lecture, so I was just gonna go tell the class real quick. If I don't do, I'm gonna get reprimanded. It's rough being a teacher. If I explain it to you right now, could you pass it on to everyone else? It doesn't have to be a detailed explanation or anything. Oh, do you want some watermelon next time I have some left over?
Huh?
I can practically feel that old stickler Coda glaring at me. Damn, guess I'll have to do it myself. Well, I might as well practice giving the lecture with you. I mean, we've already established that you're not going to give the lecture in my place, right? I listened to Miss Toriumi's lecture alone. I'm sure this is a dream come true for her. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. I really hope next time is Mr. Ono and not fucking Edogawa. Alright, spend some time with Chihiro today.
Oh, hello there. I spend my breaks doing nothing but reading, so I think it's about time I bought some new ones. Oh, all of the books on this shelf are only 100 yen each. That means I can afford them with my allowance. We can go now. I don't really see anything that interests me. Hmm? Oh, wait. Is this? It is! I've been looking for this collector's edition for forever. This is a collection of illustrations from the shoujo manga I read. It even has a set of new short stories inside. I never thought I'd find this in a used bookstore. And in the novel section, too. Maybe the shop owner saw the short stories label and made a mistake. It's got all 3 volumes, too. This is amazing. Each volume is 6,000 yen, so that means 18,000 yen total? Well, what should I do?
Is it good?
Of course, all 3 volumes are great! The characters are portrayed so realistically. It's like they really exist. My monthly allowance is 5,000 yen, so it's not enough, even if I save my lunch money. But I'll get it, no matter what! I just need to wait until next month, or the month after, or I'll get them by the time I graduate.
It's a pretty long timeline considering you're a first year.
I need to hide this where no one will see it. Oh, please don't get bought by someone else. I really wish I had a bigger allowance, but I also don't want to make things hard for my mom.
Hey, I saw that. You were looking at that waitress, weren't you?
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll do anything you want. Anything.
Then how about you buy me that bag I was talking about before? Or else I'm breaking up with you.
You should just kick him to the curb now.
I used to think that money couldn't buy happiness or friends. That is, until recently.
What do you think now?
Of course, I still think that's mostly true, but I do have my doubts. That man has no confidence in himself. That's why he's so desperate to stay on the woman's good side. I think I can relate to that feeling. He just wants to be with her, no matter the cost.
I can sense affection coming from Chihiro.
I can't help but feel like there are so many things in this world that I'll never have. Well, should we get going?
If I stay here, I know I'll just want to go back to the bookstore and look at that illustration collection again.
I watched Chihiro part of the way home and went back to the dorm.
I see you're back.
Leader.
When cornered, an enemy will fight even more fiercely. This is a basic premise of warfare. Only one shadow remains. We should expect the same principle to apply here as well. I am sure that this will be the toughest battle of all.
I have a suggestion.
Please make sure that you are fully prepared so that we do not experience an unfortunate defeat.
Hello.
Well, your exams are over now, so we should focus on the task at hand. Only one shadow remains. This will be the final battle. The fate of this town rests in your hands. I believe in you. Good luck.
Yo,
I made some changes to my training regimen recently. I'd heard that imagining someone watching your back while you work out is supposed to be effective. I had my doubts at first, but it turns out it works pretty well.
Hey.
Fuuka's really changed, hasn't she? Wonder if it's because Moriyama's moving out of town. But then again, wouldn't you normally feel down when that happens? Man, I just don't get girls.
By the way,
I received a compliment from Akutsuki-san the other day. He told me I was doing well for an elementary school student. That made me really happy. Oh, there's Fuuka. Okay, she's doing reading today. Hey, Korra. A pet brushes at Koromaru's feet. I wonder if that means he wants me to brush him. Let's brush him. Koromaru seems content. Maybe I should finish brushing him. No, I don't think he wants me to stop. Seems like Koromaru still wants me to keep brushing him. Where should I brush next? Koromaru is patiently waiting for me to keep brushing. Oh? Koromaru brought me this Trafuri gem. Is he thanking me for brushing him? Thanks, Thanks, boy. Koromaru is very happy. Maybe I'll brush his coat again when I have time. Good dog. I think I'll end Sunday night. And I'll go to Tartarus that day. Hey, I've been looking for you, asshole! Anyway. Masamune Date decided to pursue Hideyoshi Toyotomi, so he headed for Odarawa. Can you feel his heart-rending sorrow that came from such a decision? I wish I was born in that era. I could have fought alongside Masamune Date! Alright, now this turns into a real wide... oh my god. Okay, alright. Now this turns into a real wild ride from here on. Blink and you might miss something.
Glad to hear it.
Ah, the Sengoku era. The days when men were in their full glory. This modern age is terrible. Just where is the samurai spirit gone? Now, let's review what we've covered on the Sengoku era. First thing, no era was ever better. Secondly, so we can only rank up with Bebe today. Well, Mamoru is available as well, but I think I say let's burn the day and go hang out with Hidetoshi, so that way we can rank up with him next time. Okay, so yeah, we would do rank next time. Alright. I am glad that I haven't had like too many times where I've had to grind for points on a rank up. Number of the lost keeps increasing. It's like everywhere I go, there's a reminder that we still need to fight shadows. But we just have to beat one more. Then we'll finally be done.
By the way,
Sometimes when I'm surfing the web, I like to think about how the internet can help us form bonds with other people. We normally don't pay it any mind, but we connect to others and form bonds when searching for information online.
sorry.
Oh, sorry, that was pretty random, wasn't it? I just wanted to share my thoughts with someone. It's just me, or is Sonata-san kind of different now? Like, he doesn't feel the same as before. You're right.
Hey, not bad.
After everything that's happened, he didn't lose hope. Instead, he's all fired up. Aragaki-san was amazing, yeah. But so is Sonata-san. They're like the definition of a dynamic duo. I wish I could be as strong as them one day. Let's see, we can lose with Ken, or we can cook with Yukari. Well, we don't have Ken's characteristic unlocked yet, so... I just rented a DVD. It's a foreign film about a hard-boiled detective. I have a little free time right now, so... Okay, I'll set it up.
They recommended this at the store when I said I was looking for a movie with a cool, hard-boiled main character. But so far, he just seems like a reckless old man to me. He even fell for that woman's lies. Do people really think this guy is cool?
Just wait and see.
Oh, that's right. We are only halfway through the movie. He's surrounded by gangsters again! Wow! He was so cool! He actually knew it was a lie the whole time, and he was just pretending to be tricked. His signature phrase was so good, too! You can't be a detective without smarts, and you've got no right being a detective without a heart. Looks like this movie is part of a series! Let's watch the other ones together when you have time.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down to watch more detective movies with Ken. Oh.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare to see you here. Is it for the archery team?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
I see. That's a lot of responsibility.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Senpai, what are you fighting for?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore. I mean, I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though. Maybe I should have thought about this earlier, huh? But it took me this long to start questioning myself.
That's understandable.
It seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. Well, defeating the shadows is probably a good enough reason, huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. But it's all gonna be over after the next full moon. So there's not much point in thinking about it.
That's true. Once we put an end to this, we can go back to a normal high school life. The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later, though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
Alright, let's see. What do we have today? I can rank up Chihiro. Hikari still needs points. So it's Chihiro or Yugo. What are they at? 6. Yeah, of course they're both 6. I could just try to get points at Yukari today. That might be what I end up doing. Actually, nah. Let's hang out with one of them. Let's go Yuko. Okay, 6 to 7 on Yuko. I gotta say, you know, now that I'm like actually getting into these, I'm starting to feel a lot better about it. Because there's always like a part of me when I get to this point of the game, it's like, oh, I still feel like I have so much left to do. I don't know if I'm gonna get everything done in time. But then, like, once I start like knocking some of them out, it's like, oh, maybe I will end up making it. Maybe it won't be so bad. Because I'm starting to feel that way now. I know I still have 2 whole social links left to unlock, let alone do. But I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's Chihiro's. Here we go. 6 to 7.
Coach! We raced them all one-on-one, and 2 of us actually won! That means we tied the 6th graders. Can you believe it? They said they're gonna let us use the schoolyard now, and they want to be friends with us.
Hey, good for you guys.
They think we're pretty fast for 4th graders, and told us we should play together sometime.
Oh, you guys! I never had a doubt. I know how hard you all worked.
Wow, thanks. Big sis?
You don't have to call me that if you don't want to. Auntie Yuko is fine.
1, 2, 3. Good luck with your boyfriend!
They called you my boyfriend till the very end.
They're just joking.
Yeah, I know that. Those kids even call Kaz my boyfriend when I'm with him. You know what this feels like? The end of some cheesy high school drama series. Like the kids have left the nest.
Are you relieved?
Well, of course. I was constantly worried someone would get hurt. To be honest, it was tough at the beginning. But now that they're gone, it feels kind of lonely. Teaching those kids how to race, it was pretty fun. They looked so happy every time they got faster. And it made me happy too. That feeling of wanting to help them just kept growing bigger and bigger. You know, this might have been the first time I really put my heart into something. And it's not that I've been slacking off as a team manager, but maybe helping and teaching people is more of my thing. Kinda made me think about the things I should do for my future, I mean. Oh, by the way, I wanted to thank you. Maybe we should throw a little party, you know, to celebrate our first attempt at coaching.
Hey, let's do it.
Yay! Oh, I can't wait. Now where should we have the party at? I kind of want it to be somewhat fancy. I'll look around for a place.
Yuko is full of enthusiasm. I feel like our relationship has grown.
I didn't have much confidence at the beginning. So you being here with me was really... Well, let's talk about that next time. We'll have plenty of time at the party. Shall we head home?
I see you're back.
Alright, let's see. The Koro hangout. I'm gonna hang out with Koro. Yeah, hell, I'll hang out with Koromaru. can never tell what you're thinking, even when I'm looking straight at you. So how are you feeling about our next operation? As I'm sure you know, it'll be our last. Are you nervous? Nah.
Oh,
Really?
is that right?
That is quite impressive. It is unusual for someone to maintain such composure in a situation like this.
By the way,
I know it's a little strange to ask this now, but do you have a reason you're fighting? Nope. You sound so casual about it. Well, reason or not, we've gotten this far, so let's see it through to the end. Ah, walk. Alright, let's go for a walk, boy. Oh, hey, Keisuke.
Oh, what a coincidence. Hey, I didn't know you had a dog. Is that a Shiba? That white fur is really nice. Almost makes him look mystical or something, don't you think? Oh man, he just looks so cool. I wonder how soft he is. Well, I don't want to make him uncomfortable or anything. Hey, do you think I could try petting him next time? I'll study up the proper way to do it.
Keisuke, if you want to pet the dog, you can pet the dog. I'm sure he's cool with it. Oh, hangouts, but I'm not hanging out with anyone today. Although... Okay, so here's the thing. Do I sacrifice my Akinari hangout and get points with Yukari? That's a tough one. I mean, I'm guaranteed to rank up with Akinari no matter what, so I don't really need to worry about having a lot of time for him, especially because usually Sundays are just for him anyway. You know what? Nah. I only have Sundays anyway for him, so I might as well make use of them. I'll hang out with Yukari at some point. Alright, so we have a Halloween set this week.
It's amazing. Good, good.
Pumpkin mask.
Not bad,
And
kid.
50 Halloween candy. Alright. Sure, why not?
Thanks, kid.
Samurai training set next. Alright, let's go hang out with Akinari.
Thank you. I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
Maybe you should go Maybe you should go rest?
Don't worry, I know my limits, and how to convince my body that it's still doing fine. I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know. Do you remember when I said I like reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky, but I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me. I guess I'm just being selfish. Just like I am with you, too. You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
Kamiki smiled weakly at me. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. halfway already? Yeah, halfway already with him.
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. I'd like to see you again sometime.
I parted ways with Kamiki, then headed back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Let's see, any new talks? And Carl's going for another walk?
Hey.
This theory applies to sports tournaments as well. When a person is made aware that the next match will be their last one, there are two types of responses. One, they get nervous and stiffen up, preventing them from displaying their true capabilities. Two, they get even more fired up.
I think.
Needless to say, I'm the second type. Sometimes I even get fired up while I'm just training. Well, my point is, the more you train, the more you'll clearly... Oh my god, why can I not talk? The more you'll clearly recognize when victory is within your grasp. I don't know, I was struggling so much with that fucking sentence, but Jesus.
So...
Okay, this is kind of a weird question, but I just gotta ask. Will my time as a superhero end once we're done fighting? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's fine with me, honestly. Won't change the bond I have with Chidori.
Alright.
I'll just enjoy being a superhero for as long as it lasts.
Jeez.
Junpei keeps going on and on about how we're heroes or something.
That's right.
Of course, we're saving the whole city, aren't we? Plus, if we beat the next mission, we'll be undefeated. We'll be real heroes. I never really thought about it that way, but I see your point. Well, I guess we better make sure we win the next battle then. Alright, so I think on that note, I'll end the episode off here. Off screen, I'll do what I usually do, go to Tartarus, rescue the missing people, and then in the next one, we will resume going up until the full moon, and then we'll save the full moon for the episode after that. So, I'll see you all then. Bye!